You know, if you're out there rioting, and you're out there, breaking people's businesses that they work hard to build and causing chaos in the streets, you're out there throwing rocks at the police, destroying police cars, do you understand that you're actually doing more damage than good? You know, people talk about the police going militant. With you being out there acting out of control like that, like you have no self-control whatsoever, somebody at the top is looking down like, man, we need to contain this situation. We need to control this situation. And we might need to give the police even more power. We might need to really make them more militant, and able to contain this because it's getting out of control. If Martin Luther King was here, a real civil rights leader, a real activist, he would be disappointed if he saw what you guys are doing. First of all, it's hypocritical because you pick and choose when you want to stand up for what's right. You pick and choose when you want to be an activist and when you want to march. And a lot of times, the only time you want to do something is, hey, the police shot a black man. Hey, a white man shot a black man. But if you actually cared enough, you would do your homework. And the homework says that more black people are killing black people through gang violence and through abortions than anything else. But you don't march about that. You don't post on Facebook about that. You don't be an activist about that. You just let that one pass. You give them a pass. You have nothing to say about that, even though that's an actual bigger problem, even though more black people are dying through that than actually messing with the police, right? So if you were sick, right, and you had a headache and you had cancer, you know what I'm saying, what would you want to get fixed? You know what I'm saying? The bigger problem, the headache, it'll go away. You can deal with that. But you want to address the bigger problem. You want to attack that first because that's actually, it could cause you to die. You know what I'm saying? And the real cancer right now, the actual bigger problem is black on black violence. Black people killing black people, man. All this gang violence going on in Chicago. But nope, we don't want to look in the mirror and deal with us. We want to deal with the other people. And that's racist. Yes, I said it. You are racist. If the only time you got something to say and you want to be an activist is when a white person or a different race does something to a black person, you're a racist because you're discriminating. The only time that I'm going to say something, the only time I'm going to march is when a white person does it. But when black people do it to black people all the time, I have nothing to say. And that's hypocritical. That's two-faced. That's phony. You know what I'm saying? And you're giving people a pass, and that means to me, it means you just really don't care. And also the message that you're out there, you're sitting there trying to, be violent and just be out of control in these streets. You're doing more damage than good. A real message, especially coming from a Christian man, you go out there, you march and you say, you know what? You guys did wrong. You guys messed up, but we're standing here together in unity and we forgive you. That's what I would do as a Christian man. And that message right there will do more because love conquers all. There's nothing more than what your enemy hates when they try to attack you and they try to destroy you and they try to bring you down and they try to get to you, but you still love on them anyway. You know this from relationships, to dealing with your friend, to dealing with your boyfriend, to dealing with your girlfriend or husband and wife. There's nothing more worse that you can do to them to make them feel bad about themselves when they're trying to come against you, trying to hurt your feelings, trying to bring you down, and you say, you know what, it's okay. I love you. I forgive you. Man, that's like putting fire on their head. That's what the Bible says. It's like dumping hot coals on their head. The message that what you guys are trying to do, man, you're not doing it. You're actually doing the opposite of what you were trying to do. And I think a lot of you don't even know what you want to do. A lot of you are just using this as an excuse to run around there, act a fool, get your adrenaline pumping and feel like you're doing something, feel like you're cool. And it's sad. And if we had some real leaders, yeah, I said it, Al Sharpton, always, if we had some real leaders who really cared about the black community, like Martin Luther King, he would sit there and he would speak against that stuff, man. He would speak against it all. Everything, not just, when the white people do it. He'll speak against the violence going on in Chicago. And that's what we need to do. We need to join together with unity in love and in peace. And that's how we're going to fix ourselves, addressing all the issues. And first of all, addressing the biggest issue first, which is within ourselves, which takes us looking in the mirror, keeping it real, stop making excuses, stop trying to blame everybody else. Let's fix ourselves first. This is all Bible. You sitting there trying to pull the log out of somebody, the splint out of somebody else's eye, but you got a log in yours. This is what we need to do. America needs to get back to following biblical principles. That is why things have been going